Hi students, today we are going to learn about chemical equation lesson. Now let's start. Chemical equation means a chemical equation is the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction in the form of symbols and formula wherein the reactants entities are given on the left hand side and the product entities on the right hand side. Reactants means the substances which undergo the chemical change in the reaction are called reactants. Products, the new substance which are formed as a result of the chemical change are called products. If we look at the equation given here, zinc and hydrochloric acid reactants, zinc chloride and hydrogen are called products. Let us perform some activities. Take about 1 gram of quicklime in a beaker. Add 10 ml of water to this. Touch the beaker with your finger. We will notice that the beaker is hot when you touch it. Hence, this is an exothermic reaction. The reason is that the calcium oxide reacts with water and in the process heat energy is released. Calcium oxide dissolves in water producing colorless solution. Now, test the nature of solution with litmus paper. A red litmus paper turns blue when dipped in the above solution. This solution is a basic solution. Let's see how to ask questions from this topic. First question. Which litmus paper should be used to test the solution formed when CaO is added to water? Answer. Red litmus paper. Second question. CaO reacts with water to form CaOH2. Third question. When water is added to quicklime, what is the nature of the solution formed? Answer is basic solution. Second activity. Take about 100 ml of water in a beaker and dissolve a small quantity of sodium sulphate. Take about 100 ml of water in another beaker and dissolve a small quantity of barium chloride. These two solutions are colorless. Add sodium sulphate solution to barium chloride solution and observe. Sodium sulphate solution on mixing with barium chloride solution forms a white color precipitate of barium sulphate and soluble sodium chloride. Here some questions. First question, what is the symbol of precipitate? Answer is downward arrow. Second question, what is the precipitate formed in sodium sulphate and barium chloride? Answer is barium sulphate. Third question, what is the color of the precipitate with sodium sulphate and barium chloride? Answer is white. Next, third activity. Take a few zinc granules in a conical flask. Add about 5 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid to the conical flask. We observe a gas evolving out. Now keep a burning matchstick near the mouth of the conical flask. The matchstick puts off with a pop sound. Touch the bottom of the conical flask. We feel hot, hence it is an exothermic reaction. Hydrogen gas is evolved in this reaction. Here some questions. First question. Which gas is evolved when zinc reacts with hydrogen chloride? Answer, hydrogen gas. Second question. Zinc plus HCl gives dash plus H2. Answer, zinc chloride. Next topic. How to balance a chemical equation. According to the law of conservation of mass, the total mass of the products formed in chemical reaction must be equal to the mass of reactants consumed. The number of atoms of each element before and after reaction must be same. Atoms are neither created nor destroyed in chemical reactions. So, we should balance a chemical equation. Next, skeleton equation. Unbalanced chemical equation containing molecular formula of the substance is known as skeleton equation. For example, C3H8 plus O2 gives CO2 plus H2O. We should write first LHS and RHS. On LHS side, carbon atoms are 3. On RHS side, carbon atoms are 1. On LHS side, hydrogen atoms are 8. On RHS side, hydrogen atoms are 2. Again, we observe oxygen atoms on LHS side 2. On right hand side 3. Atoms on LHS side are not equal to atoms on RHS side if viewed from both sides. So, it is a skeleton equation. In this topic, you will be learning balancing chemical equation. Now check which atoms are present. We have 3 carbon atoms on left hand side of chemical equation. If we add a coefficient of 3 to carbon dioxide on the right side, the carbon atoms get balanced. Now look at the number of hydrogen atoms. There are 8 hydrogen atoms on the left but only 2 on the right side. By adding a coefficient of 4 to the H2O on the right, the hydrogen atoms get balanced. Finally, look at the number of oxygen atoms. There are 2 on the left side but 10 on the right side. By adding coefficient of 5 to the oxygen on the left, the oxygen atoms get balanced. Okay, this equation is balanced.